Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video where we'll tackle the monster that is procrastination. It's a widespread phenomenon, a beast that lurks in the shadows of our everyday lives, often sabotaging our productivity and success. If you found yourself pushing tasks to the last minute or even beyond their deadlines, you're not alone. Studies suggest that almost 20% of people identify as chronic procrastinators. But worry not. Today we're going to delve into the depths of this issue, exploring its roots, understanding its effects, and most importantly, equipping ourselves with the tools to overcome it. We'll cover a range of effective strategies, practical techniques, and even hear from experts who've slayed this beast in their own lives. So are you ready to conquer procrastination and boost your productivity? Stay tuned. Procrastination, we've all been there, but what really causes it? The allure of procrastination is a phenomenon that's deeply rooted in our psychology. At its core, it's a tug-of-war between two parts of our mind, the planner and the doer. The planner within us is future-oriented, always setting goals and deadlines, but the doer is a bit more stubborn. It thrives on instant gratification, often choosing immediate pleasure over long-term benefits. So why does this happen? Well, it all comes down to the way our brains are wired. When we think about our future selves, our brains often perceive them as strangers. This disconnect makes it easy for us to push tasks onto our future selves, resulting in procrastination. But it's not just about our brains playing tricks on us. Our environment also plays a big role. With distractions just a click away, it's easier than ever to fall into the procrastination trap. The allure of social media, the pull of the latest streaming series, the ping of a new email, all these can easily divert our attention from the task at hand. And what about the effects of procrastination? Well, it's not just about missed deadlines and late-night cramming sessions. Procrastination can lead to a host of negative outcomes. It can increase stress, lower self-esteem, and even impact our physical health. The constant cycle of delay and rush can create a stressful environment that's not conducive to productivity or well-being. But here's the good news. While procrastination might seem like an insurmountable hurdle, it's not. Understanding the causes and effects of procrastination is the first step towards overcoming it. By acknowledging the psychological and environmental factors that contribute to procrastination, we can start to develop strategies to combat it. Remember, the first step to overcoming procrastination is understanding it. So let's continue our journey towards a more productive and procrastination-free future. Now that we understand procrastination, it's time to combat it with practical techniques. We all know that knowledge is only half the battle. To truly overcome procrastination, we need to put these insights into action. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty of how to break the cycle of procrastination. Firstly, let's talk about setting clear goals. Having a defined objective not only provides direction but also fosters motivation. So, whether it's completing a project, studying for an exam, or simply tidying up your workspace, make sure you have a clear, achievable goal in mind. Next, we have creating a structured schedule. A well-structured schedule is like a roadmap, guiding you towards your destination. Allocate specific times for tasks, and ensure you stick to these timelines. Remember, consistency is key. Now let's discuss a fan favorite, the Pomodoro technique. Developed in the late 80s, this time management method encourages people to work with time, not against it. Here's how it works. You set a timer for 25 minutes and dedicate that time solely to the task at hand. Once the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. This cycle repeats 4 times, and then you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. It's simple, yet incredibly effective. These strategies, while different, all serve the same purpose: to help you gain control over your time and ultimately over procrastination. They encourage focus, enhance productivity, and reduce the overwhelming feeling that often accompanies large tasks. But remember, these techniques are not one-size-fits-all. Experiment with them, tweak them if needed, and find out what works best for you. The goal is not to create a rigid structure, but rather to foster a productive environment where you can thrive. By implementing these strategies, you can break the cycle of procrastination. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress, one step at a time. So, start small, stay consistent, and watch as your productivity soars. Let's turn procrastination into productivity and transform one day into day one. Let's hear from those who've conquered procrastination. By now, we've laid the groundwork to understand procrastination and provide you with practical techniques to overcome it. But there's nothing quite like hearing from those who've been in your shoes and emerged victorious. Is there? So let's tap into the insights of productivity gurus and individuals who have successfully overcome procrastination. Our first expert is a renowned psychologist who specializes in productivity and time management. She emphasizes the importance of self-compassion in the journey to overcome procrastination. Remember, she says, it's okay to stumble. The key is to learn from each fall and keep moving forward. Don't beat yourself up over a day of procrastination. Instead, see it as an opportunity to understand what triggered it and how you can prevent it in the future. Next, we hear from a successful entrepreneur who was once a chronic procrastinator. His advice? Start small. If a task seems overwhelming, break it down. Start with just 5 minutes of focused work. You'll be surprised at how quickly 5 minutes can turn into an hour of productivity. Then, we have a university professor who shares a unique perspective. Often we procrastinate because we're afraid of not being perfect, he explains. But remember, it's better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing perfectly. Embrace the messiness of the process and keep moving forward. Finally, a best-selling author offers a powerful tip. Find your why, she advises. Why do you want to overcome procrastination? Is it to achieve a specific goal or to simply have more control over your time? Once you have your why, let it be your guiding star. These insights are invaluable. Each of these individuals has walked the path of procrastination and emerged on the other side, more productive and more in control of their time. Their experiences show us that overcoming procrastination is not only possible, but it's also a journey filled with self-discovery and growth. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey. Be inspired by those who have walked this path before you. Now, let's put theory into practice. We've covered a lot of ground so far, understanding procrastination, exploring practical techniques, and gaining insights from experts. Now, it's time to take it a step further. We're going to engage in some interactive exercises and demonstrations that will help solidify your understanding and commitment to overcoming procrastination. First, let's create a personalized productivity plan. Think about your daily routine. What are the tasks you often put off? Why do you procrastinate on them? Once you've identified these, we can start to build a plan around them. The key here is to make sure your plan is achievable. Set clear, realistic goals for yourself. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Next, let's practice some mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness is all about being present and fully engaged in the moment. When you find yourself starting to procrastinate, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bring your focus to the task at hand. By practicing mindfulness, you can help to break the cycle of procrastination. Now let's try the Pomodoro technique. This technique involves breaking your work into manageable chunks, typically 25 minutes long, separated by short breaks. This can make daunting tasks seem more manageable and help to maintain focus and productivity. Finally, let's explore the power of positive affirmations. These are statements that you repeat to yourself, which can help to overcome negative thoughts and self-doubt. Try saying something like, I am capable of completing this task, or I can overcome procrastination. It might feel a bit strange at first, but with practice it can become a powerful tool in your fight against procrastination. By consistently practicing these exercises, you can form habits that combat procrastination. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey. It takes time and practice, but with these tools in your arsenal, you're well on your way to a more productive future. As we come to the end of this guide, I hope you've found the tools to tackle procrastination. We've journeyed together through understanding the beast of procrastination, dissecting its causes, and the impact it can have on our lives. We've explored practical strategies to break the cycle of delay and discovered the power of setting clear goals, creating structured schedules, and harnessing techniques like the Pomodoro. We've also heard from those who've walked the path before us, learning from their experiences and gleaning insights to inspire and guide us. And we've rolled up our sleeves and put theory into practice through interactive exercises and demonstrations, creating personalized productivity plans and practicing mindfulness techniques. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. So be patient with yourself. Stay committed to the strategies that resonate with you and watch your productivity soar. Until next time, stay focused and thrive.